Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel Shubin Cuber, and in this video I'll be teaching you all how to solve this 4x4 Rubik's Cube, which is really easy than you think. So let's go. Before starting the tutorial, the cube notations. So this is R prime, L prime, U prime, and this is D prime, F prime, and this one is a bit different. This is B prime. Alright, and of course M prime, M. But in 4x4, what do we call these two moves together? Yeah, I'll call it small r, just like this. And if we have to do this 2 times, then I'll call it small r2. Small r, which means lowercase r, small r2, small r2. And yeah, if we want to move this layer, then we can call it 2r. 2r, which means this, and 2r2, which means this layer 2 times. Like 2r2 would go like this, and 2r would go like this. Alright, and the left one you would get it. 2l would be like this, and 2l2 would be like this. Yeah, and on to the tutorial. We do 4x4, we solve 4x4 just like a 3x3, but before solving it like a 3x3, we do some steps, which is making of the centerpieces, because there are too many centerpieces here. 4 centerpieces of same color, white, for example these two and these two. We match them like this, and it's a long process, but after making centerpieces we pair the edges. Now white, blue, this is one edge. Now one more white blue edge would be there, which is right here, and we pair them using one algorithm, and of course then we solve like a 3x3. And there's of course special parity, OLL parity, and PLL parity. But first let's start with the centerpieces. While solving the 4x4, I would recommend highly to make first the white centerpiece, and then the opposite, which is yellow, and then the 4 centerpieces. Alright, now while making the white centerpiece, we can take pieces one by one, but that would be too slow. I recommend to make bars. Bar, which means they are placed side to side like this, not like this. These are diagonally present, and this will make it really hard for us to make the centerpiece. So that's why I would recommend to make a bar. And when these 2 diagonal pieces are there, just hold it like that. The down one should be on the right side, this one on the left side. Then take this down, do a U prime move, take this up. This would be a bar. And now after making one bar, we would make the second bar. And now for the second bar, we have to find this 2 more centerpieces white, and this one white. We can now directly take it like this. But what if they are in the same row? If we try to do this, nothing would be happened, because this is on the top layer. Now if you want to bring this here, we can either do this or this. If we do this, bring it, it would be diagonally present. That's why try to make it here. This is on the right row. So let's consider this as left row and this as right row. And this is also in the right row, so this should be also in the right row, and then pair it. Now when we have made 2 bars, just remember if this is on the left row, right row, then this should be on the left row. So for example, if it's like this, then please you can just align it on the left row and just take it, and just made the concept of right row and left row for making the concept easier for you. And now while making the yellow centerpieces, aligning them, I would recommend to do one by one. But if you can make bar and making bar is easy for you, you can make one bar, place it vertically like this, take it up, and you will see it's there. But when you observe that a white centerpiece is dislocated, I mean jumbled, so for that, for not jumbling the white centerpiece, what we can do is take it up, do U2, and then take it below again to match this. And after one bar is done, for the second one, if we don't even make a bar, it would be easier. So take this piece right here in the same row, even if it's above, then also it's okay, but it should be in the same row. It should not be like this. They are in the same row. The bar should be also not like this. It should be in the same row. And then what we do is take the row above, do U move, such that this yellow piece would be on the right row, and then take it down. So if it's on the left row still and you did U prime move, U move, and take it down, this would be still on bottom. So for that, you should take it on the right row and take it below. Alright, now this yellow piece, for that, when 3 yellow centers are done and last one is left, for that what we can do is take it on the top right corner and take this in the shape of opposite R, like this, and then take this right row above, do a U move, U prime move I mean, and then take it below to align it, and this. Alright, after these centerpieces, yellow and white, we can do the red, blue, green and orange centerpieces. So for that, I just need to make a bar of green, orange, and then there's another bar of orange. So when you're making the first centerpiece in these 4 colors, then you can just do any moves without any restrictions. But after that, you'll observe that you should come blue or green. So for that, you can take a 3x3 cube for reference, and yeah, make sure when white is in the bottom and green is in our side, then to the right would be orange, left would be red, and to the back would be blue. So you all should know that opposite of green is blue and opposite of red is orange. But you should also know that to the right side of green is orange. So if orange is here, green would be here, because to the right side of green is orange. And for making this green one, I would first make a bar just by taking this down, just taking it in the bottom layer, because this is also in the bottom layer, and taking it up to make a bar, and place the bar vertically, not horizontally. And then we can make another bar right from this. They're in the same row, so when you take this up, do a U move, take this in the right row, and then take this down again. This would be a bar, and just take it above. When these 2 bars are there, then they should be on the same row, which is left, and then take the left above, do U, which would bring this bar on the right row, take this down. Okay, so after that, we should know that blue would be here, and if blue is here, red would be here. Alright, so red and this. So now here the problem is, here's a bar, here's not, and these 2 are diagonals, but we can't turn them into bars, because here is orange centerpiece and green centerpiece, so they would be jumbled. So for that, I would recommend to take this piece above, which is in the same row of the bar, and please don't hold the bar like this, just like this. Take it above, take this centerpiece in the right row, either here or here, it's your choice, take it down. Alright, and now when I told you that when 3 centerpieces are done, 1 is left, take it on the top right corner, but it can't be here as these are corner pieces, and inside these four, the top right one is this one, and hold these three just like a mirror are, which is like this. Take the right layer above, do a U prime move, take this down, and when red is done, blue would be automatically done, because blue centerpieces would not have any place to go, because when others are done, blue would be automatically aligned. Alright, so now is the edge piece time. You can observe here, orange, white, they are matched already. So this is what it looks like when edge pieces are matched. And for that, before, we have to find the same color edge pieces. For example, this white blue, this white blue. Take them here, either here or here. So when the white blue is there, for checking this here, I would just do like R, U prime, R prime. It's there in the second layer, which means these two layers together, third layer, which means this one, first layer, bottom one. Alright, and for taking this here, you can just do L prime, U, L. So these two are there. And of course, guys, there is one important thing. When these two edges are in the same row, it's actually a pretty bad case, because it would take a long time to do. So we would use here one algorithm, and to take this in the bottom row or this in the bottom row, because both the edges should be on the separate row. This is top row, this one, and this one is the bottom row, just in the second layer. I'm telling this to make your concept easy. Alright, so for example, the algorithm goes like this: R, U, R prime, U, F prime, U prime, F. Alright, we can now observe that this white blue is in the bottom layer, and this white blue edge is in the top layer. Alright, so now for matching it, we can just do this move. Yeah, and this move will pair them, but yeah, scramble these centerpieces, disassemble them. Alright, so these centerpieces should be there just like that, and these edge pieces would be matched. So for that, just match them and replace it with this edge. How? Now this edge should be scrambled. So for because when we replace with that edge, then we will reverse our moves, match the centerpieces, and this would be on the top, the edge with that we paired. But if the back edge is paired, and we replace it and align the centerpieces, then it would be mismatched. So for that, please take the scrambled edge, which means the edge which is not matched, to the back using a U move or U prime move. Now this edge at the back, it's scrambled, and now I can replace it using just this move: L prime, U prime, L, or else R, U, R prime. When it's on the right, use R, U, R prime, U prime move, and when it's on the left, use L prime, U prime, L move. Alright, so now, yeah, the centerpieces matched. And now, one edge is done. For the next edge, yeah, you can use the same method, but remember one thing, the back edge should be matched. And whenever you pair, the back edge should be mismatched, and I think you may get stuck on this step. So when you see these two edges, I'm talking about the yellow orange and yellow orange, when you try to pair them and see to which edge we should replace with, when you see in the top layer, everything is paired. So before matching, just make sure there will be one more edge and take it in the top layer hold it in the back side, pair these two. And now we can see these two are unpaired. So while pairing them, if we use the algorithm which I told, then this would be flipped, but there's no other edge to be replaced. So for that, please don't take the flipped edge. Again, just unflip it, and the same color should be there, which means this yellow blue should be paired with yellow blue. These two should be on the same row, and these two orange blue and orange blue should be on the same row. So for this, the algorithm goes like this. You will see these two are paired, the yellow blue and the orange blue. Alright, so now the all edges are paired. Now we can go with the next step, which is solving like a 3 by 3, and it is pretty easy. So you can just even use F12, no problem for that. Alright, but you would observe that here, how can I make the cross? This I just flipped. So for that, I have an algorithm. The algorithm goes like this. Now this edge would be flipped. But before flipping, you should see that the edge which you have to flip should be on your side. It should not be here. It should be here. Alright. Yeah, mine's 4 by 4 solved right now. But some people's may not, because they might end up getting this case. Yeah, this and this. When these two edges and these two edges are just transferred, then you should use this algorithm. So yeah, congratulations, you solved your 4 by 4 for the first time. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you learned it.